Well, hello. My name is Gary, and we are back for episode 2 of Farming Simulator 2022, Clarksons Farm Let's Play series. I hope you guys are having a really good time. We actually have a lot going on. That's why I wanted to bring you in and show you. We got the cows in the back that we're working really hard to get fed, and I'm going to jump right into this, guys, and I'm going to show you what we got going on. So I was going to wait for a video to bring you guys in, but then I decided, since I was really working hard on this field, that I'd bring you in and we would do it together. So we are rolling it and we are plowing it, and it seemed that the driver had absolutely no problem with going from the new area to the old area, which means that we probably plowed it properly. Oh, somebody took a chunk of my wheat field. Man, that wheat field's suffering this year. It has definitely seen better days. But today we're going to get this planted with grass. That's the main goal. Pick up these stones, and I'm going to have to really keep an eye on these two workers. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll get the stone stuff, and we'll pick up stones on the field while they're working together, so I can kind of keep an eye on the two tractors so they don't bump into each other or like cut each other off. This is by far my favorite tractor I've ever used in Farming Simulator 2022. It's a little slow, but man, it's so strong. I like the black one I have, but it's a mod, but it's really quick and really strong, but it's super expensive. So we're gonna go collect a little bit of stone. I do have a better stone machine than this. They're getting pretty close to each other just because that roller is twice the size of the plow. So I'm definitely going to have to keep an eye on them, probably in the next pass or two. Maybe make that guy stop working altogether. So we'll wait until... We got a lot of equipment I don't use. Maybe I should think about selling some of that. But when he finishes this pass here, we'll probably let him stop working, just so that that guy can finish doing it without us having to worry about it. We'll just fold the roller and put it over here, just until he's done. So we're going to stop the worker, then we're going to fold the roller and just slide this guy up here a bit. He should be out of my way, and he should be out of here. I'll put him on this part of the field that's not got weed on it. I also want to get some herbicide and spray this field. It needs lime, which is why we're starting to work on rocks. So we're going to unfold the stone picker. Do what we always do, hire a worker. This guy will give the plow guy time to finish, which is what I'm hoping for. Sorry about the background noise. There's some kids being little devils in the back. There's not many stones on this field. Maybe I should have waited. But I think it's easier on the tractors and stuff too, on the equipment like the plows and seeders and stuff, if you pick all the stones up. So that's my logic behind it. But this stone machine is definitely not the one we're going to use. It's really, really slow. But my goal today is to get this field cleaned up and planted. We have corn growing over there and wheat growing in those fields in front of us, so it'll be nice to get some grass down. I'm learning how to work the cows right now in between episodes so that I can get all the ingredients needed to feed the cows, and I think I just need wheat and grass is all that's required, because you turn, I think, wheat into straw or hay. But like I said, I'm not too sure. So I'm figuring that out off camera so that when I come back and actually start messing with the cows, let me know in the comments. I've set this farm up really nice, eh? It looks nice when you're driving this way. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I actually really, really like it. So it's rolled. We're getting rid of all the rocks. There's fertilizer in my seeder, which is such a bonus. Grass is growing there. We'll go pop over and see what that looks like. See if it needs anything. Let me know in the comments also. I didn't know that grass regrew and that you didn't have to replant it. Is that actually a thing? Like, do you start losing yield every season it regrows by itself? Or is grass like that? We will get there. I have to watch my trust fund. LOL. You know what I mean? Can't let that expire. That's all the money we have to keep the farm afloat. And I know that sounds like a lot, but there's also a lot going on in this farm. And there will be times where maintenance and fuel costs are ridiculous. And I do think I'm going to have a gas station built though. Just because of the size of the farm, it would be nice to have all my diesel and stuff right on site. And I have it so that the workers, it's not buying fuel when they're using it. They're actually burning the fuel in my tractor. And they're actually burning the seeds. And so I want to keep it like that so that I'll have to go and fuel all the tractors more often. And it's more realistic. And I was going to turn snow off, but for 3 or 4 months, I think we'll suck it up and deal with the snow, and we'll use that time to renovate the farm. And so we're about a little less than a quarter of the way through the field, and we're 20% even filling this tiny little thing. So maybe it wasn't the time to do the stones, but I just figured well I had the field all ripped up and that I would do it now. That guy seems to be having no issues, and this is now a really decent squared off field, which I kind of like. I wish I could back it up maybe one strip from the road, just so that the poles didn't interrupt me quite as much, but I don't know. I think we'll just suck it up and deal with it. There's a couple grass spots that they missed. But technically I'm growing grass, so it doesn't really... I think that's some wheat or some kind of seed from when I first purchased the farm. We're learning, okay? Eventually we'll have 100% yield and 100%. So how much more does this guy have? Let's hop over to him. He's got, I would say, maybe 3 more stripes at the very most. 2 if he does it perfectly. And then we'll let the stone guy go through. And then we'll stick the roller back on. Let him finish rolling this last little bit. I'm going to look into herbicide and stuff. So we can spray our fields. You know what? I wonder if that would affect what I have going on right now. Let's go to the shop. Let's go to the shop. Let's look at a decent fertilizer or sprayers, I guess. Because these are herbicide sprayers. That's 27, 33 meters, 27 to 33. Hold on. Wow, these guys go a long way, eh? I kind of like the turquoise one. You know, now that I look at it, I kind of like this one. See what the big ones look like. Oh, I think it just has a bigger tank. 27 meters is good enough. Alright, but that's a big tank. Whatever, we'll get it. Okay. Then we're going to need herbicide. Hold on, we're going to buy a bunch of this. Just to make sure that we can fill that thing properly, okay? Now I'm going to have to find a tractor that's not being used. The roller is... Oh, I got all 3 tractors being used. Do we buy a 4th? Or do I just take the roller off until the other guy's done? Because he should only have like a swipe or 2 to go. So I'll drop the roller here. Yeah, that guy should almost be done. He's probably doing his last swipe now. Yeah, this tractor is really nice. But like I said, it's a mod. Man, that's a big sprayer. Oh, shit. Probably a little bit bigger. Sorry, YouTube. For the curse word. Hopefully that's not going to get me in too much trouble. What the fudge? I was going to say, are you not even going to hook up? Refill. Let's see what kind of damage this tank is going to do. So it's definitely going to be expensive. Like filling this sprayer, but I bet you... Oh, see, he's completed his task. Let's So what we'll do, so we'll get this guy backed up right alongside all these, right to the back. Look at that. Then we'll refill this guy. Then we're going to have to get him out of the way. Because he's done, and I don't want the rock guy and him colliding. And I'll also take the plow off of him and put the roller on. And then just wait for the, oh shoot, and then wait for the rock guy to finish. So that took, I'm actually glad I bought this one. Because like the tank is so big. It took almost all of this. So that means it should last a long time, I'm hoping. So we'll go get this guy set out. And we'll move the guy that had, oh shoot, didn't see those. Move the guy that had the plow. So I own this field, but it's just grass. I don't care. Now I know the width on this thing is going to be massive. But we'll start them here, okay? And then we're going to tab through and find the plow. And then we're going to move the plow. Oh, if we don't bang it off a pole. And then we'll hook up the roller. Oh, shoot, trees. I gotta cut these trees down. Do I own that field? I don't think I do. No. You're lucky. If I owned you, I would de-tree you. So we'll put the plow over here for now. We have to get a power washer. So we can clean all this stuff. It's dirty. So we'll drop this here. We'll go pick up the roller. We got him killing the weeds. I left him just enough space. So there, and we'll park this guy down here where it hasn't been rolled. And look at this field. It looks good. It needs nothing. 100% fertilized, no rocks. Once this guy's done, we'll be able to seed. I want to get in this guy though and see how hard it's going to be for him to swing this thing around all the time. It's not too bad, eh? And I haven't used any herbicide yet. So there we go. That's a blessing in disguise. See? Huh. Unless for some reason the settings haven't changed. But regardless, the weeds are dying, which means that my wheat will be better now. So, I'll tell you, in comparison to how much money we've spent already, I think when my dad passed and I purchased the farm, in total, in inheritance and property, I probably had $16 million. I sold off all his equipment at auction, except for like a classic old tractor of his. And besides that, I've spent roughly $2 million, if not a little bit more probably, Upgrading this field. Ooh, why didn't you spray that part? Is it because you were going to get... Yeah, because you were going to get stuck if you did, eh? I don't like that. The hydro poles are so bad. But regardless, we're getting the majority of it. Well, that's all I should ask for. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the first episode. And what you think so far of maybe the second episode. We're getting there slowly. This will be my first wheat harvest since I've owned the farm. I did one grass harvest and planted the wheat, and I planted the corn. But I've never done a corn harvest, and I've never done a wheat harvest. Just grass. Slow process, even for this massive tractor, because it's full of so much liquids. I'm going to check in the settings here really quick. There we go. Funny how that was just the one thing that was on for some reason. And I don't know why, but I also want to see how much of it I'm burning, right? The rock guy is making good progress. I'm going to have to check to make sure that he's not almost full. But I really, really don't think that that's going to be an issue. Okay, so it goes away, but still very slowly. And just like that, though, all the weeds are dead. One less thing we have to worry about on this field. I'll have to check the condition of this field. That one down there is the first one I've prepped, like rolled and got rid of rocks, and so my grass yield should be like amazing. Plus I have a silage additive in my but we're not going to do that, we're doing bales. So wheat, we're going to pick up with the forge wagon for one time. Load that into the silos. I need a stockpile of everything until I figure out what I feed cows with. But then I'm going to have the baler go and do the grass. Well, all but this small grass field, because I want to keep filling up that one silo. So he is done. So we'll fold the sprayer. Then we'll go park this. Down over here somewhere on the farm. Just here somewhere. Sorry about the kids if you guys can hear them. They're not mine. I live with a friend of mine, and his kids are just crazy. Usually they're quiet. Today, of course, they're being nuts. Okay, so we'll park this beside this guy for a second. Q. Okay. Because I don't think I'll need it all the time. I want to get all this equipment in a shed. But do I have space for another shed? I don't overly want to block the cows off. Let's see something here for a second. Let's go to the store. And we're going to make a meeting with my carpentry buddies. Okay, so it can't be that one. I love the drive-through style ones. We're just going flipping. Oh, see? So sorry. Metal, but small. Hold on. I'm looking. I'm not picky. But it has to be big. Oh, see, like that. See, it's a couple of these is what I need. Like at least one. Okay, let's see first. We've just softened all this up so that it's actually drivable. Because it's very important. See how my money's going down so quick? That means it's really, really uneven. And we can't have that driving in and out. So we'll make sure that we soften this as much as we can. And try to make sure that no matter what, these guys are going to be able to get in and out of here okay, see? Soften all this. You can see it getting softer. And it's important, like look at this area, it's so bad. We're going to also have to go and get some trees and get rid of those. But this side is the worst. And so is this side apparently. Just trying to soften the landscape everywhere. Just to make it a little more manageable. I know it's this area here that's really bad. And it's true, it is super, super bad. So we'll just run back and forth here while I have the tool. And we'll allow this all to get a little softer. So much money involved in doing this. But I think in the end, the tractors will be able to drive through here a lot safer. And that's important. I think it'll just make everything look better. I am going to have to get rid of all these trees because they'll create nothing but little humps. But we'll go drive. We'll see what this feels like now. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's check it out, okay? Can you notice it? No. Huh. It's going to be storage for all this stuff. I'm actually so excited. Whoa, it's weird it froze all my workers. Oh, his tank is full. There we go. I wondered. Okay. So we're going to fold this. First little bit of lime production. That's kind of exciting. Oh, and look at, you can see this shed. It is so big. It's obnoxious. It almost took up too much space. Not bad. Not bad. I'll take that. It's almost perfect. Cool. That is nice. So here's where we unload the lime, or the stone, and then it's going to crush it, and we produce our own lime right on the farm, which is huge. So let's see now. If we hop out, whoops, don't trip over the tractor. Running. Stones are going down and lime is going up. Let's go. Pretty happy about that. So we're going to go and put this guy back to work. And then we're going to see about driving some of this stuff inside our trailer. I think if it works out, we'll put a couple of these side by side. As if we can put two, say. Actually no, let's get this guy set up first. He died, so I want to see if he died like halfway through a line. Yeah, right here, see, okay? So that works out perfect, because then he's not going to miss then. We'll do this, we'll back it up a little bit. Bam. I'm happy with that. Are you happy with that? Perfect. Okay. So he's grabbing his stone. And what was I going to do? Brain fart. Oh, yes. We're going to go to the shop and see about getting one more of those. Now, where were they? They were just after this, weren't they? That's what it was. Oh, wait, I'm lost. There's the shot. Okay, yes, these are my fields. Okay. Sorry if I got quiet for a bit there. I've just been focusing on trying to get this all a little bit more level. Just so that we're driving over it with tractors and stuff. It's not super rough. But I'm wondering if leveling or smoothing is going to be enough. We'll have to see. It's definitely working because it's chewing up my money. And it usually wouldn't if it wasn't doing anything. You know what I mean? It's really close to my barn though. It's going to be difficult to get things in and out of there. Well, you have to sell your cows first. I figured if I can get rid of the pasture, then maybe they won't seem so obnoxious. So, Let's get a tractor. Oh, it's actually perfect. This is some big equipment, but it's going to be so much better not having everything like stuck in here. Just out in the middle of nowhere. It'll all be, you just drive up, hook up, and go. A couple of these larger things I think will take up like the whole area, both sides. But other ones you'll be able to like hook up and just drive into the middle. And I'll show you what I mean when we're going to actually take our time and back things up nicely. But see, you'll be able to drive right up the middle, but not with these ones, because you won't be able to put two like on the other way, but on the smaller areas you will. But even there, you'll just have to drive up, hook up. When you're done, put it in the spot it belongs. Or any open spot for that matter, but... So we're going to get this guy. That's what I mean. This year and last year was more or less setting up a farm that works, where I can find everything. And so far, it's not going badly at all. Probably a couple $100,000 in trailers, though. Or, I mean, in sheds. So that's kind of alarming, but they're very top of the line. They should last the length of the farm. We will go and continue to gather some more equipment until I hear or see that... Oh, has he completed his task? He must have, eh? Okay, well then what we're going to do is get the seeder going. Well, no, we're going to get the roller going and then the seeder, okay? So let's actually tab over. He's done, right? So we're going to fold and put it here, okay? I can't see. It's over here, right? The tractor with my roller. I'm like, where did it go? So the field's not going to get lime this time. And since I don't really know which side he's rolled and which side he hasn't, I'm just going to start him over here. And then when he stops, that means that it's done probably. If not, he's going to roll the whole field again. And that's not even a bad thing. I don't even care. So this is rolled. I can get rid of my stones. So let's get rid of these. What are we? 33% full. Wonder if you can do this while crops are here, or if it's going to wreck them. Okay, so you can't. So we're going to fold it, and then we're going to go unload it, and then we'll drop the stone thing off. We're getting a lot done today. Mainly cleaning up, but still. Yeah, so if we're going to keep the cow barn there, it just has to go over a tiny little bit. I don't like how close I put it. But I'll figure out how to sell the cows and things like that. Wait, did I just completely drive around for no reason? Yeah. Let's see if I could be lazy. Yes, I can. Okay. We'll get rid of this stone. So I'll put this away. Hold on, let's see if I can show you what I mean. So with smaller tools like this, I might be able to and then drop that there, see? And then you would just drive in and pick which vehicle you needed. Ooh. So that's actually going to be so good. So we'll take this little guy. And we'll try the exact same way. We'll drive around here. I'm going to come get rid of all these trees, because that will soften all that area. Try not to hit the transport truck. It's going to have to move. But I think we're going to sell the cows and move that barn just a tiny little bit. Or else I'll think about that for the whole series. So we'll get the barn. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. So we'll get the barn. I got 2 more things here. 3 more things here, sorry. And then all the stuff from down in the grass cutting area. The tractors and stuff go in this big barn beside me. Wait, this is seed. I actually need this guy. So we're going to bring him over here. We're running out of day. And that will be the month of February, and then we'll be into March. So we're going to set you up right here, okay? We're going to jump out of this. Look at that farm. That building is obnoxious, but man, is it nice. See if you can turn on shed lights. Yes, you can. Okay. Are they like auto lights? They must be. So we'll grab this tractor and we'll put away the last little bit of stuff. We'll get that field planting hopefully today. I'm actually so glad I bought this. We got 2 more things here. This little guy can go around to the other side and meet up with one of these bigger guys. That will be better. Like I said, once I know the field's done, I'm going to work on cutting down all these trees. Maybe that'll be the next episode, and then we can soften everything and not have a crappy bumpy area. So this guy just comes up a little bit more. He'll get dropped right there. I really like how this looks. Plow. Probably the plow I am going to start using. Especially now that my fields are larger. But stuff like this is going to take up a whole row, I bet. I'm glad about the second bunker, though. I wasn't sure if I'd need it, but I need it. Holy crud, eh? Okay. That's a good... Oh, shoot. Okay. That is my goal. To get rid of all these trees. We're going to go around here and see if I can pull the excavator or the skid steer trailer with this tractor. And if so, that's going to be the next episode, is clearing trees. If not, I just got to get a pickup truck over here. Okay. Thought so. See, we have a little woodwork in place, but I haven't put no trees yet. We're going to have to get into some tree planting and stuff. But our property starts here. So what we're going to do is we're going to unfold the trailer. Get rid of the load restraints. Then we'll probably exit. Remove this guy for now. And that will be a telltale sign for my next project. Because I want to get rid of these trees. And get rid of this ditch. And move on. So we have a bunch of machinery down here to move. This guy's still rolling away, I think. I think he did a crappy job rolling this, I would say. So hold on, let's lower this. Let's run over this all really fast. Yeah, I wonder why he quit. Oh, he must have got to the point where, there. Hire him. Hopefully he does better this time. We're going to jump out. We're going to move this tractor because it's going to get him stuck. I need the seeder. Well, this grass is ready to harvest. That will be next episode, I think. Because I want to start baling. Ooh, maybe we'll do that. We'll get this crop planted. We'll forget about the roller for now. Or wait, is it still saying need rolling over here? Nope, we're good. Fold it and get it planted here. Put the roller away for now. Small, it could probably go on this side. We're getting there, we're getting there. It's a big farm. My farm itself is more square feet than probably all the crops that I harvest, which probably isn't good for the dollar amount at the end of the day. But we'll get there. Whoop, back this up a bit. Drop that off. Yeah, see, that's a big piece of equipment. I'm going to take this farm back down to where the seeder is and stuff because... And I'm going to try to not cut across my crops anymore. I know that's probably driving a bunch of you nuts. So we're going to get the seeder down. I'm going to hook up to a big piece of equipment here. So we can get that back into one of the sheds when we have a minute. Then I'm going to jump out. We're going to run to this and we're going to get that planted. Then in the next episode, I think we're going to play with a baler and see how that goes. Let's get this guy set up. It is, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, February, so you can tell the sun is starting to go down a little bit. Not drastically, though. Make sure there's grass in here, because that's what I want to grow. And then hire this guy up. Oh, it's calling for a mix of rain and snow. Yeah, so what? Are we going to get snow in February again? I really, really hope not. This one is close enough to my house that we can leave the video there. And we'll come back when we're ready to cut that grass and try out the balers. It has been a long, hard day. We've got a lot done. But guys, I really, guys and gals, let me say, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. of the Clarksons Farm Let's Play series on Farming Simulator 2022. I think we got a lot done. We had that big shed installed. We got our fields ready. They are now being planted with grass as we speak. One of our fields is ready to harvest tomorrow. We're going to play with the baler, get some baling forks, and see how much of a mess we can make with that stuff. But until next time, guys, smash that like button if you enjoyed the episode, or if you're enjoying the series. Consider subscribing to the channel if you want to stay more, and turn on those notifications to stay up to date when I post those videos. Thank you very much for hanging out with me for a bit. This has been Gary, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, and bye for now.